BMW presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Thanks for staying up late on a comfortable evening. Some places already down into the 50s. Your forecast first, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sunshine, a few clouds in the 50s. And we're going to get into the 70s to near 80 tomorrow with a mix of clouds and sunshine. It's a pretty nice day coming our way. We'll talk more about that coming up. WTAJ News at 11 starts now.
Ahead tonight, a judge has made a decision in the Beta Theta Pi case. Plus, a state official from our area is pushing for a new law in response to the reports of child abuse in the Catholic Church. And tonight is our first sports beat show of the season. We have highlights from all of the games you care about the most coming up.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Charlotte Ames. Today, a Center County judge issued rulings in the preliminary hearing for 7 Beta Theta Pi fraternity brothers. They're accused of involvement with the death of pledge Timothy Piazza last year. 6 of those brothers, Brendan Young, Daniel Casey, Jonah Newman, Michael Bonatucci, Nicholas Kubera, and Joshua Kershevsky, had all of their involuntary manslaughter and recklessly endangering another person charges thrown out because of a lack of evidence. However, all of them will still go to trial on hazing charges. No word yet on when that trial will begin. Another brother, Braxton Becker, was facing several charges, including tampering with evidence and hindering apprehension. The judge also dismissed all of those charges, citing a lack of evidence. A state representative from our area is speaking out about the recent grand jury report outlining thousands of child abuse cases within the Catholic Church. Scott Conklin of Center County will hold a news conference on Monday in State College. He plans to announce new legislation in response to that report. We'll be there and bring you the latest updates on this story next week. And today in Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey called for passage of a bill to increase the requirements for reporting child abuse. The bill would require mandatory reporters like teachers and coaches to make themselves known to law enforcement and child protective services. The bill also creates consequences for people who fail to report suspected child abuse directly to state authorities.
The bill requires that these mandated reporters make the report directly to the appropriate state authorities, such as Child Protective Services or law enforcement itself. It would no longer be permissible to say, quote, I told my boss, I told my head coach, I told my bishop. That's not enough.
Casey spoke to reporters in Philadelphia today, along with a Pennsylvania Deputy Attorney General and child rights activists. Attention all bluegrass lovers, an annual music festival is returning for the weekend in Jefferson County. Musicians and organizers are getting ready for the 35th Fireman's Bluegrass Festival in Somerville. The music begins at 7 p.m. and goes until 11. Bluegrass bands return to the stage at 1 p.m. There will also be a pig roast dinner tomorrow afternoon. All proceeds benefit the Somerville Volunteer Firemen's Association. And on Friday, one of the teams in the Little League World Series got a break from playing and used their spare time to visit State College. The team from Hawaii has had a lot to worry about in the last few days. In addition to trying to play their best, Hurricane Lane is headed for their homeland, bringing heavy rains and major flood damage. The team says many fans back home in Hawaii have wished them well, even as they've been riding out the storm. Their coach says that support in the face of danger has helped his team play well on the field.
It's a great opportunity for us to really pay back for all the support that we've been getting back at home. So if we can, just for the 2 hours that we play, if we can make people back home smile and cheer for something else other than worrying about a hurricane, then we did our job.
The Hawaiian team will take the field again in the morning at 9:30.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo.
Well, the good news is, as we thought, the hurricane has weakened a good bit and will not take a direct hit on the island. Look how it shrunk up for today. A good bit. So this storm system weakening, it is down to a Category 1 storm and barely at that, with sustained winds of 70 miles per hour. And again, it's going to be turning on off to the west. But actually, it's down to it just got dropped down to a tropical storm. How about that? So it is a tropical storm, but the problem wasn't the wind, it was the rain. Some places already 20 to 30 inches on the Big Island down here. Another foot there 1 foot to 2 feet in Maui. So there's still a lot of rainfall there. That's the concern. Just a lot of water that's got to run on off. Here, the weather was a lot calmer, high temperatures in the 70s, and we've dropped off a good bit. Some of us already down into the 50s at this hour. We are running a little bit warmer than this time yesterday, and tonight, comfortable, but not as cool as last night. There are a few patches of high clouds right now, but that's pretty much it. It looks a lot more ominous here. There was some rainfall. That's why we're late. That was around the Michigan area, but not much going on other than that, and I do think any rainfall is going to have a tough time pushing into our region. So a clear to partly cloudy sky for tonight. Low temperatures will be in the 50s. Tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Ahead of a next frontal system, there is a band of thunderstorms that will move across Ohio. I think these will have a tough time to move on into our state, but as our future track is slightly hinting at, I can't rule out a shower in some spots Sunday on into Monday. High temperatures for tomorrow, 78 in Punxsutawney, 76 in Clearfield, 80 in Altoona, 82 in Huntington, and 81 in Bedford. Your Weather Authority 7-day forecast in the 60s tomorrow night. A mix of clouds and sunshine Sunday. And again, a few spots will probably have a shower or thunderstorm Sunday into Monday, but most of you will be rain-free. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Steamy on Tuesday into Wednesday. A front moves through, some leftover showers on Thursday, and slightly cooler later on next week, Charlotte.
All right, thanks, Joe, and thanks for watching. You can stay up to date by checking out our Facebook page or heading to wearecentralpa.com. Stay tuned. Your high school sports beat is up next.
It's time for more thrills, more chills, and more spills at Del Grosso's, where Laguna Splash is the destination for wet and wild fun. Then head over to our amazing rides and attractions for everyone in the family. And of course, America's best park food. Look for money-saving discounts online, then get yours splash on at Laguna Splash and Del Grosso's, just off I-99 in Tipton with free parking. For more things to do and places to stay, visit explorealtoona.com.
Welcome to Mitsubishi. Would you be interested in the test drive?
You at the wheel feeling like a big boss in the all-new 2018 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. We automatic with the high beams, arch motors over 18-inch wheels, alloy is unreal, yeah.
Drop by your local Mitsubishi dealer for a test drive today.
Your new Eclipse Cross at 0% for 72 months is waiting at
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Call free right now and tell the insurance company you mean business.
starts right now.
This is Sports Beat from WTAJ, your news leader. WTAJ Sports Beat is proudly brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. Here are your hosts, Jack Washer and Jordan Tracy.
All right, welcome folks to another year of high school football. This is Sports Beat, and I'm Jack Washer.
And I'm Jordan Tracy, and this is definitely not the morning show. What's happening? We'll have our game of the week in Tyrone in just a little bit, but we start with another backyard brawl.
Yeah, we started with another rivalry. It's one. You know what they say about rivalries, Jordan?
What's that?
You throw out the record, just throw them out right now.
Throw them away, and that's exactly what they did. Altoona and Hollidaysburg haven't met since 2011, and you know these two teams circled this date on their calendar, and they didn't take too long to get things going. Check a look at this first quarter. The Mountain Lions with the ball. Oh, there they are. They're meeting for the first time. Hey, buddy, we live across town. Give it to Connor Adams, and on the end around, and take a look at this. He makes around the edge and on his way to the sideline. Hollidaysburg will be able to finally take him down within the 10-yard line, but that's going to set up this quick pass. Isaiah Barnes, Toontown takes the lead, 7-0. Mountain Lion Maniacs are loving that. There they are. Hey, beach theme. That's nice. Later in the game here, there's a drive. Nate Fisher, he ended up having a big night. That sets himself up for the punch it in for the tie. 7. Hallidaysburg would have a big second half in this one. Take it 42-27. Here's Golden Tiger coach Homer Delatre on bringing this rivalry back.
It's a great atmosphere, and like I said a couple times, it's really good for high school football. You know, it's about making high school football great, and this rivalry is making it great in this area.
All right, moving on. Huntington Bayfield made the trip to Mount Union to watch the Bearcats roll, and that's what they did. Up 27-0 late in the third when Ryder Kosick, watch this out, Jordan, Quinn Posey, look out, dude! Boom! Let's take another look at that. Watch this. Ouch down, population U, bro. But later in the drive, Andrew Huddy goes to Draven Zook on the screen, and Zook's going to take it 30 yards for the score as the Bearcats roll in this one. Final score, 40-0.
Oh, there you go. Northern Bedford welcomes the Central Dragons to Panther Community Stadium tonight. Let's fast forward over here to third quarter. Noah Muthler drops back, fires it deep over the middle. Casey Walters, who dodges a defender, turns it on all the way to the end zone, untouched for the Dragons. Touchdown. Northern Bedford would respond, though, on the next possession. Dalton Smith takes the handoff, pushes his way through, and picks up a nice gain for the Panthers. Dragons were on it. At it again later. Logan Marco gets the carry, and a few men miss, dodges his way through multiple defenders for the Dragons. Central going to win 32-6.
Over at Tussey Mountain, it was the Titans battling with Claysburg Kimmel scoreless in the second when the Titans defense turns it up. Ooh, look what I found. It's a fumble and a touchdown. 8-0 Titans after a 2-point conversion. The Bulldogs come right back. It's Corey Chamberlain to Kobe Haar for the 10-yard score. It'd be 8-6 after a failed 2-point try. But then later, it's Matthew Leonard going up top and hitting his man for 65 yards down the sidelines. Titans roll in this one. Final score, 42-28.
Going deep. Glendale hosting Williamsburg. Third quarter. Look at this. Jacob Jasper, quarterback, says, I'll take it myself. 53 yards. Touchdown, City. Right there. Next drive from Williamsburg. Fumble recovered by Shane McMurray. Look at this. Oh, I'll take it. That's mine now. Picked up, fumble here again, picked up by Jacob Jasper and returned inside of the 10. Another 29-0 Glendale.
All right, coming up next, it's our game of the week, the Backyard Brawl with Tyrone having revenge on their minds.
Mahalka's General Contracting is celebrating 40 years in business, and to kick off remodeling season, we are offering our lowest prices ever on roofing, siding, windows, and decks. So call us today or visit us online at mahalkascontracting.com.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. There are only a few days left to take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months, plus an extra $1,000 cash back across a great lineup of Ford SUVs. So hurry and save big on Ford, America's best-selling brand. It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event with 0% financing for 72 months, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash back.
This Labor Day at Park Home, you can afford everything for your home. What you cannot afford is to miss this mega Labor Day event. Start with our everyday low prices, then mega size the savings. Up to 80% off furniture, mattresses, appliances, and accessories. Plus up to 5 years no interest and free delivery. Get all you want for one mega low price. The mega Labor Day event going on now at Park Home.
The comfort, style, and price you've been dreaming of. Park Home, come fall in love. Park Home, come fall in love.
My name is Mike, and in the last 7 months, I have lost 47 pounds. We have Highmark Insurance. I was assigned a wellness coach. Karen, I actually call Karen family. She always holds me accountable. That's what I like about Karen. She holds me accountable. I think that insurance in this program is probably helping to save my life.
Visit countonhighmark.com to see why so many people count on Blue.
Mahalka's has spent the last 40 years building a team of highly trained professionals ready to remodel your bathroom. Over the next 3 months, you can get the bathroom of your dreams for the lowest prices we have ever offered. So call us today or visit us online at mahalkascontracting.com.
The 2018 Nittany Lions are looking to get back on top in the Big Ten and college football. Will this team have what it takes? Join WTAJ's Nittany Nation crew for a season preview Saturday night at 7:30. Bathfitter is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
We're getting right to our game of the week, and it's the latest installment of the Backyard Brawl.
Yeah, Tyrone and Bellwood Annis always seem to play each other tight, but they don't really like each other. It included a overtime win by the Blue Devils last year, and Jordan, let me tell you, it was lit
Every
in
day
Tyrone, and why not? Because it's the game of the week. Second quarter in a scoreless game, Bellwood Annis would strike first. It's Nick Plant goes around the left side and puts the Blue Devils on the board, 7-0. Then, right before the half, Tyrone would knock things up. Zach Albright going to rumble in from 7 yards out, and we are tied going into the half. Now, fourth quarter, still tied. Coolest name in Central PA, Denver Light. Throwing a dart to Brandon Homan, and Homan stays on his feet, slips a tackle, and he's down into the red zone. And that led to this. Play of the Week nominee, Light to Damon Grip. And Grip has grip. That would put Tyrone in front, and they win the Backyard Brawl 16-7. The final sports director, Peter Terpstra, joins us now with the winning team.
All right. Okay. I'm here with the Tyrone Eagles. Just won our game of the week. Zach Albright, you were down in the trenches, running back out there grinding.
Yes,
you
sir.
guys just got a win in that big rivalry. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels amazing, honestly. Just being with my brothers for the past months, and even the off season, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I wouldn't do it with any other team, honestly. I love all these boys. They're my brothers.
Bellwood just had this trophy last year. You guys got it back. How does it feel to bring this thing back to Tyrone?
Especially since we're seniors for the senior class, it's honestly the most amazing thing in the world. I'm glad we brought it back to Tyrone, baby!
Take it away, guys!
High school hype right there. Now go to Bishop McCourt taking on Richland. McCourt got possession of the ball late in the game, already down 49-0. Richland stringed together a couple of sacks. There's Kyle McKay getting in on that one. Then, you know, what they say about pressure, keep it coming. Pressure on the quarterback, Ed Walter. That one, too. Nothing was working for Bishop McCourt tonight, and Richland just kicked the corn out of them. Richland goes on to win 49-0.
All right, moving on. Central Cambria taking on Johnstown. Second quarter, less than a minute before the half. Johnstown up 19-0, and it's intercepted near the goal line. Central Cambria's Tanner Melnick with the ball, and that turns it over to Central. And then still down 19-0, Central quarterback Nick Knopp takes it himself, and he takes off. And this one's going to go for a while. Oh, no, Nick Knopp. Oh, wait, he slips a tackle, and then he's down the sidelines. Wait, someone tackle him. Finally brought down deep into Johnstown territory. Then third quarter, still 19-0. Central Cambria's Dylan Long scores the team's first tutty. Central pulls off the comeback, scoring 27 unanswered points, and gets a win by a final score of 27-19.
Other end of Cambria County, Penn Cambria Panthers hosting Cambria Heights, looking to snap a 15-game losing streak, and that guy is really excited about that. Tied in the third quarter at 0. Nick Marinick in the shotgun, taking it himself. He's going to scamper his way to the first down. There he is, take it himself. Why not? Later in the drive, let's get controversial. Richard Perone is fighting for pay dirt, but he loses it. Highlanders come up with it, but the ref's going to talk it over. Let's have a meeting of the minds here. They're going to say Panthers keep it. And a few plays later and a few penalties later, it's fourth down. Panthers going for it all. Marinick rolls right, throws it out there for a diving Jake Wieglin. Holds on for the score. That'll be the only point scored of the game. Party in Crescent, guys. Penn Cambria snaps that streak, wins it 6-0. Conemaugh Township taking on Wimber tonight in first quarter on the first down. Seth Rosie, he's looking rosy. Look at this. 31-yard score. Stumbling, bumbling, rumbling, all the way to pay dirt. Look at that. Still the first quarter. Wimber is going to have the ball down. Up 7-0. First down, second yard line. Here's Tommy Hannick. Pass to Evan Kuster down on the other side. 30 yards. 4 deep in the territory. Fourth down. Wimber gets on the board. Jeremy Layton gets himself a touchdown. The Indians going to take this one 35-14.
All right, coming up next, the Little Lions get going in a big way with the help of a Penn State commit. Stick around.
You're watching Sports Beat!
Come and see the RAV4 at Joel Confer Toyota State College. I'm Michael King. We have an outstanding selection of the Toyota RAV4, and visit us at joelconfer.com.
Joel Confer Toyota in State College. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, you came at the perfect time because
it's the Xfinity Best Deal of the Year. Get a great rate with free DVR service for a year. Plus, ask about getting $300 back when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet. Amazing, right? More tuba!
Simple, easy, awesome. Get our best deal of the year with DVR service free for a year and even more speed. Plus, ask how to save on your wireless bill when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet. Click, call, or visit us today.
My husband and I have been married for 63 years. We worked hard, raised 3 kids, and paid off our mortgage. So when I heard politician Scott Wagner call our generation greedy, it really made me mad. Wagner's a millionaire, and he's calling us greedy? I know it's Wagner who wants to tax our retirement income for the first time ever. I think seniors should be really worried about Scott Wagner.
On my Tempur-Pedic, the sleep I get is better than any other mattress I've ever tried. I recommend my Tempur-Pedic to everybody.
The most highly recommended bed in America. Now ranked highest in customer satisfaction with mattresses by J.D. Power. And #1 in comfort, support, and value.
Purchase any Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 Wolf Furniture gift card. Get this Sealy Queen mattress for only $5.99, or this Serta Perfect Sleeper Plush Queen mattress just $2.99. The Labor Day mattress sale going on now at Wolf Furniture.
How do you stop James Conner? Not with a linebacker. Not with a legion of defenders. And not even with a life-threatening cancer. That's because James chose the renowned UPMC Hillman Cancer Center, where doctors and researchers are setting new standards and discovering bold new breakthroughs in cancer care. So patients like James can be unstoppable.
Hi, I'm Seth Confer from Joel Confer Toyota and State College. Visit our spacious showroom and take a look at a RAV4, Camry, Corolla, Sienna, and more. Visit us beyond the Waffle Shop on North Atherton in State College.
Joel Confer Toyota in State College.
All right, welcome back. State College at home, taking on Mifflin County. Little Lions already have 21-0 in the first quarter, and quarterback Tommy Freiberg hands off to Keaton Ellis, and the Penn State commit. Watch this. Whoop! Weaves his way in and out of traffic and turns on the Jets for a 73-yard touchdown. This is all State College as the Little Lions take it by a final score of 35-12.
Well, Chestnut Ridge is visiting Forest Hills to open up the season. Let's look at some it's magic. Fort Hills QB Adam Cesari avoids 2 different tacklers and throws it down to his receiver. Rumbles down the sideline, and that's how we end the first quarter. Forest Hills will keep it on the offensive attack, and Jason Wissinger pounds in a short touchdown run. Forest Hills win the highlight tonight. Chestnut wins the game, 28-12.
All right, Moshannon Valley hosting Southern Huntington. And from midfield, Scott Garlick pass to Eric Patton, and that's going to go for 6, as 6-0 after a failed 2-point conversion. Mo Valley would have a rough game to start this season out as Southern Huntington shuts out Moshannon Valley. Final score 25-0. And now for Blacklick Valley and Portage. Check out this dirty defense by Portage. They get a free blitzing linebacker, and then Nick DeMattis gets the interception. Big boy getting the play, and that would lead to some Portage offense as they hit the ground running. Cole Sassong with a nice pickup, and that's a first down. And that would lead to points as Gabe Forrest runs it in to make it 21-0 Portage, as Portage goes on to win this one. Big 48-14 was the final. Coming up next, plenty more highlights to go, including Juniata Valley and Everett. We're back in 2 minutes.
To impact the lives of children, that's why football superstar Cam Hayward launched the Hayward House.
And that's why I teamed up with Edgar Snyder and Associates, a law firm that gives so much to help kids in our community.
We're joining Cam at UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh to support research at Children's Child Advocacy Center. Together, we're helping to provide clothing, school supplies, and transportation for families in need.
Join our team and make a difference.
Visit givetochildrens.org.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. There are only a few days left to take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months, plus an extra $1,000 cash back across a great lineup of Ford SUVs. So hurry and save big on Ford, America's best-selling brand. It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event with 0% financing for 72 months, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash back.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
And we're back. The Green Hornets of Juniata Valley travel to Everett tonight to take on the Warriors. The Hornets came out firing early on. Quinn Zanoble launches it deep to Cameron Collins, who goes into the end zone untouched, but Everett would come right back firing as Cam Akers finds Brandon Mills, who comes up with the ball, picks up a very nice gain for the Warriors after Everett would turn it over on downs. Hornets at it again as Jackson ran. Fakes out 3 Warrior defenders, including our cameraman. He turns on the Jets and picks up a huge gain for the Hornets. And then a few plays later, it's Zanoble, and he's just running for his life. He rolls to the right, then turns and runs to the left until he finds Grant Musser for the catch. He did get both feet in bounds as Everett, though, would go on to win by a final score of 32-26.
Clearfield DuBois, Bisons and Beavers going at it. Clearfield up 14-3 under 5 minutes in third quarter, 4th and 4 on the 11-yard line. Here's QB Isaac Rumery. Keeps it for himself. Look at that. Shaking off some tacklers. Making a miss. Getting into the end zone for the touchdown. 21-3 Clearfield. Rumery to Caleb.
Clearfield won 28-3. Next up is Elk County Catholic and Kerwinsville 7-0 Elk County Catholic. And they get it in for the score here. And then Alex Bittler to Stephen Bobby for the 5-yard score. Then Kerwinsville, next possession, 3rd and 17. Noah Von Gooden throws an interception grabbed by ECC's Ryan Fritz. 2 plays later, Bittler throws an interception picked by Tides and Cole Bressler. Then the next play, Von Gooden passes to Jake McCracken into the end zone for the 21-yard score as Elk County Catholic takes it 34-14.
Bald Eagle kicking things off against Troy tonight. Scoreless in the first quarter. Eagles showing out on D. Crunch, and it is Fumblerooski. There it goes. Picked up by Dylan Beisel, and he's going to take it all the way. Big boy touchdown. Then in the second quarter, junior quarterback Jaden Jones airs it out, and it's hauled in on the run by Gage McClanahan, and he sheds a tackle, goes to the house, 65 yards for the score, stretching the Eagle lead to 14-0. Later in the second quarter, Troy backed up in the goal line. They try to run it, but Cale Gardner is having none of that. Making a solid tackle for the safety. 2 points on the board. Bald Eagle rolls in this one, 50-6.
All right, next up we got, it's 4th and long, and Aaron Depto rushes the QB out of the pocket. Daniel goes past the Warrior for and we know that's turnover on downs. And Slogoski passed to Ryan Whitehead, 10 yards for the PO touchdown as the Mounties go up 7-0 at the half. However, West Branch would take this one in the end by a final score of 32-14. Coming up next, it's a play of the week. Stick around. We're back in 1 minute.
There are roadside attractions, and then there's our world-famous on-road attraction, the 2018 GLC. Lease the GLC 300 for just $459 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
It's time to hold the Catholic Church accountable for ignoring sexual abuse. Compensation may be available for those sexually abused by the clergy, even cases decades old. Join attorney Mitchell Garabedian in the fight against the silencing of child sexual abuse. While it's difficult to revisit, there are deadlines. Act now. Request a free confidential consultation at endmysilence.com. That's endmysilence.com. Or call 1-800-210-5858. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Call free right now and tell the insurance company you mean business.
Take a look at some of the other scores around our area. Bellefonte and Jersey Shore. Bellefonte takes it 17-14. And Ferndale losing it to Myersdale 24-7. Then Bradford and Brookville faced off 69-60. Brookville's going to take it. Ridgeway beat St. Mary's 42-0.
All right. Each week, Jordan, we pick a fan of the week brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi in Altoona. The more eccentric, the better.
That's right.
And
That's
our
what we
first
like.
winners of the fan of the week go to these kids at the Tussey Mountain Claysburg Kimmel game. Show me how to floss. Show me how to floss, because I can't do that. Even a worm in the background. You guys are the fans of the week.
Kid from Pancamer with the bra should have won, just saying. And finally, our play of the week. Why not? Panthers going for it, all running right. Marinac going for the only score of the game. There's Jake Wagling. He's going to take it. He's our play of the week, strapping a 15-game losing streak right there.
That is worth it, I will tell you that. Well, hey, we're out of time, my man.
Oh, no, but I just got started.
I know. But, hey, I had fun. That was a great week 1. We will be back for week 2 with even better highlights, better football. Stick around. We'll see you next Friday.